Hey, good evening. This is Jonathan with Brightview Exteriors. Currently at Mr. Sohail Zakriya, Columbia's property. Address is 6523 Wing Flash Lane, Columbia, Maryland, 21045. And we are on the left side of the property, just conducting a attempt to repair video here. This is the panel that we'll be working with, just to kind of demonstrate the repair, right? The repairability of a siding, specifically aluminum siding, which is quite difficult to do when aluminum bends, creases, and once it bends, unfortunately, it's not something you can easily just put back into its existing shape, right? So the way that you can really begin to detach, let's say repair a panel, right? Let's say repairing this one here. You can see it's by trying to remove it from its existing, right? So as you can see, I've been able to kind of detach it from the butt lock, all right? And you would also have to kind of detach this, but we're gonna try and work with it with not detaching the corner post, right? Just kind of conducting a repair, just to show you guys that it's pretty impossible to do with aluminum. All right. So let's just kind of go ahead, and I have the panel that we are removing kind of detached already. To begin with, it's still inside a corner post, but the siding panel that we have manipulated, the one above it, we're keeping behind. You can see it's already bent here, right? It's bent here, right, from where we detach the panel from, right? You can see right there, this is bent, and I'll take closer pictures of this, all right, to show you guys pretty much the damages that we unfortunately have caused to this siding. Let's go ahead and remove that. That's one nail there. And it's one more up here. All right, so we've detached the siding panel. All right. Another sign of concern here is that this is not a actual decking, so this is no good. It's not a real nailable surface. All right, it is cardboard. It is an insulated cardboard. However, when you go and try to nail siding back into place, this isn't the proper material you want to nail a new siding to. Let's kind of go over the unfortunate damages that we've caused. Right, you can see here this piece of aluminum right there that's bent. All right, it's not supposed to be like that. We've done the same thing up here. We've done the same thing up here. You can see the damages to this dented. Let's see if you can put it back in place. No, there you go. You see right here. And yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and see if we can lock this back in place, right? and nope, it shouldn't come off with ease like that, right? And again, this is a panel that we're manipulating. It's a panel that we're leaving behind, and unfortunately it doesn't seem like it's locking. And I've dented it right here. You know, you got to give it a couple bumps, right, to kind of seal it, right? And it's not sealing, so that itself comes out the demonstration as damage, right? Unfortunately. Let's go ahead and attempt to, let's say, put this panel back in place here. Let me grab some nails real quick. All right, let's go ahead and attempt to put a new siding in place, right? So bear with me here 1 second. And in order to kind of nail this in place, right, we're gonna have to make sure it locks the best that we can. Alright, we're gonna have to try to hammer this in. Bear with me here. All right, that's one. Here. Gonna have to flip this up pretty. And then one more towards the corner post. All right, and we're gonna try, all right, to get this one in there, which may be quite difficult to do. You can already see me kind of causing some damage there, unfortunately. Let's see if we can maybe, let's see how close we can get to it, right, without causing too much damage. Yeah, unfortunately it's not. Yeah, no. I don't want to cause more damage to the siding here. Again, the one that we are manipulating, all right, you can already see me bending that there. It's gonna tear soon. So in order to obviously get my hammer in there, I'm gonna have to manipulate that pretty badly. This is just not an ideal thing to do here. Let's go ahead and, all right, snap it back in place. It's obviously, it's not gonna fall, but I mean, it locked in there pretty well, all right, at least the one that we replaced, but it's not gonna lock in from this corner because we did damage this panel that we manipulated, right? So it's in there pretty good. Now the siding that we did manipulate, however, let's go ahead and try to give that a shot and see if we can butt lock it back in place. Which it is not. All right, look, any little wind can just pop that right out, just like that. All right, so unfortunately, this repair attempt is a complete failure for many different factors, right? Damages to the panels. The manipulated one, you can see damage here. A tear, begin to tear on this end. Damage here, damage there, damage on that other one down there. So unfortunately, I can't call this repair a success whatsoever. You guys seeing firsthand the damages that this has caused to Mr. Sohail's siding. It's a big snowball effect, right? Because you do got to start from the bottom, which the starter begins down there, right? And you kind of just move on up, locking each panel up as you go. Obviously up into the rake. Unfortunately as well, manipulating this corner post is very important for a successful repair, at least along a side of the wall, when one side of the home, right? If you manipulate this corner post, it interferes with the siding on the opposite end, right? Which on this repair, the front is gonna have to be manipulated. And again, it's all aluminum, right, all around. So obviously repairs will cause damage just to aluminum, unfortunately, because it is very delicate, very sensitive material. And with any little touch, you start to see indentations, tears, all right, things like this, where it's just not gonna lock, right? Obviously, I wouldn't completely bang it with a hammer, right? Because we're just going to cause more damage, and it's not bringing back the siding to a pre-loss condition whatsoever. So you can see there, right? It's not locking, right? Because that pin over there on that end, the corner, the butt lock has bented, and unfortunately we can't bend it back because it'll just tear. So yeah, again, I would consider this a complete failure of a repair attempt. And we hope you guys reconsider a full replacement onto the siding. You guys did also see the sheeting behind this, right? It's insulative sheeting. It's not whatsoever a nailable surface, at least for what we would be replacing it, upgrading to a vinyl siding, because vinyl siding is a lot heavier, sturdier. So obviously, it's wind resistant better than aluminum. It's 100% better with hail, right? So we would prefer to upgrade to vinyl for those reasons, right? That way there's no future claims on issues like that, unless obviously there's a huge storm, right? But that's not here or there. But installing vinyl onto this will not sit well. It will sag. This is not whatsoever a actual decking, so the nails aren't going to grab on as well to that kind of stuff. All right, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video, and we hope you guys reconsider a full replacement in this situation based off the facts that we're seeing here today. And if you have any questions, concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'll be happy to take care of any questions or concerns. Thank you.